Blessed, they don't know says and I live on. Welcome to Flip the Script. We turn negative into positive. Today we have two topics we talk about. We have to talk about the confession of a killer. You know, someone must interview a brother, I kill from when and when, and and them come to the conclusion why the youth them are going so vile, and the reason why I want me to touch on that topic because we do a topic like that today. Talk about how important is the mother and the father in the home. What they then do as severe and the much I have to say is the youth them when they grow with parents. Somebody will grow single parents and then mostly become that destructive force out there. So the mother and the parent is very important. So we'll get to this. You understand? I want to talk about Christianity, the downfall of Christianity to black people. What they will talk about as what they will do as speech, and we talk about Christianity help as a youth, because the fear where they drive now, so we grow up with morals and principles, and we grow up with also respect. When I put fear in the youth them, it work majority of the time. So now we will start off, with the confession of a killer. One of the main reasons why it gets so wicked, and why the youth them so vile, we can't blame the youth them 100%. We have to blame ourselves more than how we blame the youths them. And the reason why we have to blame ourselves more we blame the youths them, when the youths them born pure. Them is like an empty buckle. The poor in them and that them are going to bring back out. The youths them so vile today because of the things of society putting at them. You understand me? I say, enough we don't know the importance of parenting, so just run go get youth. And maybe, we always hear them say, youth is a blessing. Youth is a blessing if them go through the right parenting. Them can become a blessing. You understand? Because we can't call all the youth that we kill all the mother and the youth them we can't say it's a blessing to society. No. It's not a blessing. You understand? Enough we run go get youth, as me say, I will run go get youth because we say a youth in the thing, a youth a swing. No man call no girl in, and them call no man give up, so we have to get with youth. A girl is a boy, I want to get my youth before me reach a certain age. I will never get any youth with any preparation. We mind never prepare. We not have nothing to pass on down to them. We just get youth because of getting youth sake. You understand? So now we will talk about the confession of the killer. About 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to speak to a young man who was convicted of murder. He was 19. He had been committing murder from about age of 12. He says he done liked him because he didn't hesitate when he was committing murder because he didn't have no conscience at all. He say he done them start carrying on works from about 11, make him see how them deal with things and go and bill him. And the moment him start, them get to love him. And them talk and when him start interview him, them talk and this is the conclusion how him get so vile. His parents worked all the time. He was mostly on his own from about 6. He didn't feel guilt because everything he has ever had to do was from the mindset of survival. You understand? And enough of them youth make you see them so vile and wicked because everything them do, them have to do it from the mindset of survival. If them buck them to nobody not have to tell them hush. The youths them nowadays, the baby nowadays, them now get no pampering, and lack of pampering is what create monster. As we do a speech today, I'm telling you say the importance of the mother is to raise up that youth in the proper way. Raise up that youth in the proper way that we can have a better generation, a better tomorrow. Woman was wired to nurture the youth. Burn back human to human. While Papa supposed to out there. You understand? I gather resources to carry home, to be a protector. That is a balance. So the youths them get so violent, them get so wicked because them no grow come see no mother, them no grow come see no tendering and not at all. Cause mama out there, I try to be man, or Papa might be run gun and mama can't do better, so she have to out there. So enough we get role and enough we get youth and we don't know the role of our parents. So the youths them grow up heartless. When a mother give breastfeeding, she a born back human to human. So as an hear what happened to the youth, him leave and him own from the age of 6. And everything him have to do it for himself from the mind frame of a survival thing, brother. But we have this saying, say one hand can't clap. So mama and papa have to out there. We have to out there try to make 2 ends meet, and we have to out there do all these things because we want to be able to get a big house and we want to be able to get a big car. Well, if we don't know say boy, and if we know say boy, you know we are going out there try to achieve certain things, we don't have to try to get no youth yet. Try to get a youth until we know so we're going to have time to raise them up in the right and proper way. Because if we don't have that time to raise them up in the right and proper way, we only create monsters and put out there in a society, and we're always going to have this thing. Mama is very important. The feminine gender is very important. Them have, are them most create, are them wired with all the ingredient. The feminine gender have all the ingredient. If you put in a baby, that them grow up with that morals, grow up with that respect, grow up with mercy, grow up with all the things to make we have a better tomorrow. You know? You know, we have to talk about Christianity. Oh, Christianity has hold back as a, you know, as a generation and destroy it. But why black people? Why we so love Christianity? You know, me feel so the main reason why we love Christianity is because them promise us, because them promise we a second life, life after death. And when they do some research and run some local thing, black people, we love our life so much, we are so coward. We're so fearful of losing our life. If a black people alone, you wouldn't have skydiving. Because we're not going to play that jump out. Somebody have to do it first. Somebody have to do it first. We love our life, and the fear of losing our life as black people is what hold we back. Is what put we in a slavery. Them say the reason why black people they are so much in the West is because of, you know, the Indian them couldn't manage the hard work them, you know, in a slavery, you know, in a slave in them time during slavery go on. So you know them work them to death and them have to go for black people because we're stronger. Nothing like that. Nothing no go so. You know why enough of the Indian them pass away and them look at things and the Bible they bought enough? It's because them prefer lose them life more than go in a slavery. Them prefer run down here with her and spear and bone around wall and them look at things they won't have all big gun and them look at things because them not fear death. But we black people, you will have all three. Man, we have all 3 slave masters alone with gun and wallop away there. And we prefer make them slave for years and years and none of we now do nothing because none of we don't want to lose our life. And just because none of we don't want to lose our life, them come with Christianity now and them say, watch out now. And just be a good slave, man. If you not be a good slave and turn the other cheek, you go and get a second life, you go and get heaven, you go and get honey, you go and get milk, you go and get every good things. And here waiting another second life. Life after that is what hold we back as a nation. We now give we all. We now put out we all. We stand up and hold the place as the original people of the earth. We now do that because we're coward. So Christianity has hold we back in our life. Or, you know, it make we feel comfortable. It make we feel comfortable, you know, not fighting back against our slave master. Because we tell ourselves, no matter what them do it, one day, Jesus gonna come for us. So Christianity cripple we, take our potential of being who we're supposed to be. Much love and respect.